I went to the 3 most dangerous hoods in America where drug use is on all-time high.
I like blues. I would quit Crystal if I had blues.
Addiction consumes lives and the fight to survive never ends. You mind if I ask what happened to your eye?
Gunshot wound to the head.
The stories you are about to see will leave you speechless.
This where you sleep?
Yeah. Prison's much better than this.
Prison's much better than this?
And we're starting in Skid Row, downtown Los Angeles, where more than 5,000 homeless people crowd the streets. Tents line the sidewalks. Addiction and mental illness run wild. And crime is at an all-time high. In Skid Row, survival is the only goal.
I've been coming to LA my entire life. I've never seen streets that look like this.
Today, I want to document the shocking reality in Skid Row, but also shine a light on these people's dignity, because homelessness is not exactly what you think it is. Skid Row is a 50-block area in downtown Los Angeles, holding one of the largest populations of homeless people in the United States. With over 5,000 residents living in encampments, many of them are addicted to drugs, but the lack of mental health services leaves many without the support they need, putting them in a cycle of adversity that is hard to break. I heard about one organization that provides food, medical care, and shelter to vulnerable people in Skid Row. It's called Midnight Mission, and I'm about to meet up with Dante and Heidi, two volunteers who were drawn to work here because they both know firsthand what it is like to be without a home.
Really what our goal is to go out of business, right? If we can just get everybody housed and where they need to be, we could shut the doors, that would be the best thing.
Together, Dante and Heidi are gonna show me around the most dangerous streets in America.
So most people, when they hear the word Skid Row, they immediately think like danger.
Yes.
What's your response to that?
Well, everywhere's dangerous.
Sure, I agree with that.
So of course it's dangerous.
Yeah.
But not as dangerous as it's put out to be.
Right.
The violence is rising because we're getting so many other people from different places and they're bringing different energy. Attacks, like people being hit with poles or stabbings and things like this. It's just starting to rise up. And then the summertime too, usually around the summer, people get hotter, frustrated and things happen. Hey, you all right, bro? Oh, he breathing. We'll do wellness checks and they'll be laying like that, dying.
You've seen just dead people?
Of course.
Often?
Of course, often. My second year working here, every other week I came to work, someone was OD'd in a tent somewhere. Or when we go around and do wellness checks in the morning, wake people up, we would have 2 or 3 people died, and then when it got cold, we had a couple people die from freezing.
Freezing?
Yeah, out here.
More people die of hypothermia on the streets of Los Angeles than in New York. Because New York has the right to shelter, so they'll have shelter,
Okay.
but here,
Yeah, I guess
people don't
right.
think about it.
So each tent is a home for one person, or?
Or sometimes 2 people, or just a person and their dog.
You can see tents and tents and tents here on the sidewalks. Homes for the people. Guess it's a bit more shelter than just a tent.
Yeah.
If it rains or something.
Well, for the rain, they're real resourceful though. You see the tarps?
Yeah.
That's for the rain.
So crazy walking around these streets. Just a lot of simulation everywhere. People coming up to you. I'm literally shocked right now. I don't know what to think.
You want to talk to us for a second? About your experiences being down here on Skid Row?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Janice, #1 Skid Row dancer.
#1 Skid Row dancer.
She really is.
dancer,
She is
yeah.
the best dancer. Number one. You're number 2?
Really? What is it like to live in Skid Row?
It's cool. We get everything down here. We get a blessing every day.
So have you always been a dancer, or is it something that you just learned while you?
I grew up dancing like Michael Jackson them. I was at home watching them, and I be out at home practicing with them. They getting down, I'm getting down with them. Hey.
What's the best and the worst thing about living here?
The best thing, I just love downtown, because I am #1.
And what's the worst thing about living here?
When they get to fighting and stuff, somebody hating on somebody, for what, I don't know. I seen another man take his life right there at that building right there. He jumped. I was right there by the midnight. He was way at the top. How he got up there in that building, look how it's blocked off. That was strange to me, for real.
I think it's time we should see some of your dance moves. Okay.
So wanna get on, you look like a sage. Straight from the Middle East, feel like a rocket. Give me the beat, I'm a rocket. Feeling like Rocky, fit in my pockets. Bipolar man, humble and cocky. They try to copy, give me the money. I need my dreams like it's broccoli. I ain't trying to board on the
It's an everyday occurrence.
They get a call, the fire department here in Skid Row, a call every 7 seconds.
True.
I mean, we've heard a bunch of ambulances so far, but damn, that's crazy.
Every 7 seconds.
You see here, this is the police station.
Yeah, I was gonna
They
ask
won't
about
even
the
make
police.
them.
So this is a police station.
This is
right
the
here.
police station. There was a guy that was shot in the head right here.
Like right here, in front of the police
Right
station.
here in front of the police station.
And then they don't do anything?
And they didn't catch the guy, they just shot. It started to even be harder to get the police to come out. They asked so many questions before even,
Yeah.
well, hey, we got a guy that was assaulted. Hey, is he bleeding? How old is he? Can he talk? Can he stand? It's like, hey, just come out and come see about it, yeah.
How are you?
My best friend, God bless you.
God bless you too, good
How
to
you
see
doing?
you.
Bless you.
God bless you too.
All right,
Hi.
What's going on over here?
probably a
Looks like-
testing site.
Diabetes testing. They got some
Oh.
COVID tests there.
It's open for anyone?
So this is, yeah,
worries.
LA Christian Health Center. You can
And
come in
they
too.
just roll up on a
Free.
corner and everybody can go out? And for food, I'm guessing people make food, they dumpster dive. What's the food situation like?
The missions make it where they don't have to
Of
dumpster
course.
dive, but a lot of them still do. I guess when you get used to something or accustomed to something, that's just what they'll do. Like this
Right, yeah.
gentleman here.
It's so crazy that right there you just see these huge banks, like right here.
Right here from Skid Row.
Yeah, it's such a contrast.
Did you know that LA County has the largest population of poverty, homelessness, and also the largest population of billionaires?
Really? Not much in between.
Not
No.
much, they're cutting out middle class. They're
Yeah,
cutting that
I
out.
was gonna say
Yeah,
middle class is
yeah, it's done. It's almost done
diminishing,
for.
yeah.
Yeah.
Skid Row is an extreme example of America's shrinking middle class. Over the past few decades, wages have stagnated while the cost of living has soared. The gap between rich and poor widens, pushing many into financial turmoil and even homelessness. In fact, the share of adults who live in middle-class households fell from 61 to 50% in the last 50 years. Sky-high housing prices, crippling healthcare costs, and mounting student debt push more people into poverty, making places like Skid Row symbols of a larger economic struggle.
So you can just set up a tent anywhere. There's no like
They're not supposed to set the tents up until like I think about 6 o'clock, but
nobody's stopping them.
they don't have enough manpower, I don't believe, to
Right.
enforce, and it would probably start a riot.
Is it growing or shrinking?
Growing,
It's growing.
growing.
If you ask any homeless person in LA, if they don't live here, like what's the reputation of Skid Row?
Dangerous, drugs, the lowest of the low.
What percentage of people out here are on drugs every day?
A lot of it stems from another problem, you know, most of the time. Mental health,
Yeah.
lost a house, or family put you out, and then being here, you're gonna try something, and then
Sure.
I think that's where the stuck process comes. A lot of people come down here not intending on staying here, you know?
Yeah. What happens here at nighttime? What's the vibe like on the streets?
It's a different vibe nighttime. Everybody's up. That's when a lot of people are using or seeking to use or going to get money to use, you know, so.
Sure.
Good morning.
How you doing, Queen? All right. How you fellas doing? How you guys doing?
Good morning.
She said they took my tent. I think that's what she said.
Yeah.
The police took your tent? I don't know.
Oh yeah, see, this is what they do. They come every other Wednesday,
Yeah.
and they'll clean up the streets.
Who's they?
The city, the police will come out with the city.
And they'll just remove people's tents?
They'll just remove the
That's
tents.
not cool. That's their home.
Yeah.
You'll hear of a sweep. This is a sweep because literally they're sweeping.
And it sucks because it's a double-edged sword. Of course, you want businesses clean,
Yeah.
but then you want to let people that already don't have homes somewhere to sleep warm. So
Sure.
human life is human life, you know. So
Sweeps on Skid Row are city-led cleanups where officials clear out homeless camps. Residents must pack up and move immediately, often losing their belongings. Though meant to improve safety, sweeps are controversial. Critics say they just shift the problem around without fixing it. Instead of helping, these sweeps often make life harder for the homeless, pushing them further into despair.
how you doing, Texas?
Hi.
What's up, Pekka?
How are you?
They're coming on this side after?
Can we help her?
We could.
Yeah,
Let's
let's help
help
her.
her.
Let's help her.
Tanaya,
Can we help you?
Can we help you?
now we're gonna help you move the tent.
You sure?
All right. Okay.
All right.
Well, nice seeing you. You gotta move your stuff too? You got a minute, you got a second, you wanna talk to me for a second?
What's going on? You're tired. How would you describe it out here to someone who has no idea what Skid Row is? Tough question.
Man, the boss make it real tough for y'all. In order to keep a job, you gotta get your knees dirty and kiss.
What's the best and the worst part about living here?
The best part about it is you ain't gotta kiss your dog or nothing behind. The worst part about it is you like me. I'm 70 years old. I've been out here since 2004, back and forth to prison. Prison is much better than this.
Prison's much better than this? You get respect in prison,
You get more,
but nobody gives you respect here.
you get robbed. I'm homeless. I don't have anything clothes I got today, I got yesterday. This was clean.
Have you made any friends or people that you would call friends? Or are they just kind of acquaintances?
Friends are expensive.
Thanks for chatting with me, I appreciate it.
Come back to the mission, you know you need anything.
I do, right now.
All right, well, come on back up there. You know the clothes are already out right now.
I wanted to say, mind your mother and father, but they could be off the chain too.
Appreciate it, man. It seems to be 80 to 90% male on these streets.
Yeah, it's more male.
Are females, do they hang out with other females or do they kind of mix in?
They kind of mix in. With the women down here, that's a large spectrum. Some of them are with guys that they don't particularly even like, but it's for protection.
Got it.
You know?
Yeah.
Because down here, as just a woman alone,
yeah,
not a good scene, especially after hours. A lot of things go on in these tents that the cops are just passing by. You would never know what's going on. You got a lot of predators down here too. So you get young women that come down here and hook up with a guy that, you know, promised them something,
right,
clothes or something, and a downward spiral, so yeah.
So when you see people like this, you try to move them or you just let them sleep?
No, I let him sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she was having a seizure and someone decided to jump on top of her and rape her. And while that was happening, the cops came. And while the cops came to try to help her, somebody had a knife and tried to knife the cops.
Yeah, walk behind
on this street corner?
Right here.
Oh my God, and she's
right
still here?
Yeah, and she's still here. Since you're talking about women here on the streets, that's what happened.
Yeah, they're just seen as targets.
How you doing, ma'am?
Good morning.
How are you? You look really nice.
Pretty. Yeah, thank you. You're welcome.
Would you be interested in sharing your story?
Due to a circumstance of me creating incredibly like valuable intellectual property as a career, they've been attempting to murder me over it. I could use any safety you guys could offer.
Have you ever heard of the Midnight Mission?
Yeah, I don't want to do any of that stuff.
None.
Because the guy who was my payee for my federal disability shut it off illegally and was monopolizing the apartment. So
in a rough space.
They've basically been trying to pawn me off as a dumb drug addict. So, nice to see you.
It's nice to see you.
We're gonna stay living.
Yes, yes.
So this marker's cooler. I was going to Home Depot. These things are awesome.
That is pretty
They
cool.
have ones that have like blocks. I do my best to have a good time no matter what's going on, you know?
Yep, for sure. So the Midnight Mission is a shelter, a couple blocks. It's actually on 6th and San Pedro.
Okay.
But we give out meals, 3 meals a day, and we have showers and restrooms, and we do have women's shelter. It doesn't cost anything. Everything that we do is completely free.
Well, they've tried to hurt me more than once, so I get a little nervous about that.
I understand.
That's why I'm like, you know what, they made a lot of money, and they exploited me and made me look like something I'm not.
Well, if you decide you want to, we got guys like Dante and Michael over there. They're our security, so we have security 24/7.
Okay.
So you would be safe.
Well, do they do that there? Do they electrocute people and shit?
No.
It is heartbreaking that some residents refuse help due to past mistreatment. It is true that mental health issues on Skid Row are a crisis within a crisis. Over 1/3 of residents suffer from severe illnesses like schizophrenia and bipolar disorder. The area is a mental health desert with services stretched too thin to meet overwhelming demand. Untreated conditions worsen in the chaotic environment. Without stable housing, regular treatment is nearly impossible. Outreach programs and clinics struggle to cope, leading to public breakdowns, self-harm, and violent outbursts. The situation shows a desperate need for comprehensive mental health care and housing solutions, highlighting severe societal neglect.
I got some good people here. They wanted to see if you wanted to just
morning.
share like 2 minutes of what it's been like to be on Skid Row, be down here.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I guess Big Russ is your name? That's what they call you?
Yeah, Russell, Big Russ.
What's the best and the worst part about living in Skid Row?
The best part is so freedom, no expectations, no responsibilities. Some of us don't handle responsibility very well, which is me. And then the worst thing is any second, you could lose your life, over something as simple as somebody wanting your shoes.
How do you deal with those situations that are life and death?
The best thing you can possibly do is turn around and walk away. Any form of confrontation at all can lead to you losing your life.
Have you found many friends here?
I know this sounds bad, but different streets are owned by different, cliques or different, they like to call themselves a family, which in a sense they are, They protect each other. Like before I went into where I'm staying now, I lived on Wall Street.
You did?
The next street over, which is one of the worst streets, like Crocker. If you're not family, they let you know immediately that you're there only as a customer.
Interesting. Before you were living on Wall in here, what were you doing?
I used to be a coder.
Do you still have a passion for that, or do you think you could still code someday?
Yeah, I can still code, but the thing is, where I have a problem with, responsibility, either people depending on me or me depending on them, it forms a lot of anxiety. And that's why living on the street or living in a shelter or whatever is a little more easier for me.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
I should have my own apartment, which is coming within 60 to 90 days. And it'll be Section 8 housing.
Good for you.
It's not bad. 5 years from now, I should have a non-demanding job, one that doesn't require like a quota or a time-based,
I hope you can find a job like that.
So do I. It was nice meeting you guys. Thank you.
I have one more question.
Yeah.
If you could say one message to everybody in the world, what would you tell them?
Hope is the single most powerful force in the universe. Love comes and goes, but hope, every single thing in the world has hope. I hope I get a new job. I hope I get a better pay. I hope I get a daughter. Hope is the single most driving force in the universe. Never give up hope.
Very powerful.
You made me cry. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'll take a hug. Thank
Right on, I love
you so
hugs.
much.
I'm gonna give you a hug too if you love
Very
hugs.
self-aware, Russ.
Yeah,
Oh my
thank you.
gosh.
Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you, Big Russ. I'll see
You guys have a good day. Okay?
Can I pet your dog? Oh, she's trying to bite me. What is this area?
These are like the older cats. They don't keep up a lot of trouble. They all hang together.
Yeah.
Usually you see how mellow they are.
Yeah, this is like the chillest zone.
Yeah,
I've
it's like
seen
the
so
chill.
far.
Yeah.
It's
It's
got
always like
a
this.
bunch of world flags and playing some cool
They're
music.
usually mellow.
Yeah.
It's a population of everybody that comes right here. He wants to know. He said they talked to you before.
How you doing? Have we met? I don't believe so. But can we meet?
Hi, William. I'm Heidi.
So you've seen a transformation here. Is it more safe or more dangerous now than before?
More dangerous.
More dangerous. Did you ever almost lose your life?
I've been shot. I went hunting back home
Where did you get shot?
in my leg
In your leg? So how long have you been living in this tent right here, in this spot?
about 2 years. I'm trying to get housing.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing from a lot of people. It's hard to get housing. You think you'll get it soon?
I hope so.
What's your take on the current situation of Skid Row?
It's not good. They get all this money to do things for us, but we don't see none of it. It's going in their pockets. That's all. My wife and I was down here, and we both came down here. Our wheelchairs broke down because I use a motorized wheelchair. We went to the mission, and they wouldn't give us no bedding, nowhere to sleep because of our wheelchair. Said they didn't have no elevator. But come to find out, they did have an elevator.
So why would they not give it to you?
I don't know.
Where's your wife now?
She was in a nursing home. I don't know where she is now.
Have you seen her lately? No? Do you mind if I look inside your tent? Oh, wow.
It's messy right now because I'm unpacking it. Because I had to pack up because we have to leave.
You got a lot of stuff in here.
It looks like a lot of stuff.
If you could say one message to everybody in the world, what would you tell them?
Stay prayed up. Jesus is on his way back.
Appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Here's his dog right here, crossing the cage. Holy shit. That's a mean boy right there.
Nobody but his owner.
No, I'm scared of that dog.
30 years.
Yeah, 30 years.
I'm
32, so I mean,
yeah.
can't even imagine.
The last thing he said was, "I'm not crazy yet." How do you do that?
I'm telling you, you should let it
Where are you going?
That picture that you just
I'm
took,
not recording anything. Where are you?
like I said, suing everybody.
That was interesting. What's going on? Kind of walking through a busy street here.
I know, right?
A lot of action around here. Can you share more about your own personal story? Like, you're from Compton. What was it like growing up there?
Well, for me, it was like I told you, it's dangerous everywhere.
Sure.
So of course there was danger, gang violence, but it was actually a beautiful place to grow up. My uncle Stan used to work here, but before he worked here, when I was younger, he dealt with drugs, and we used to bring food here to the Midnight Mission to him. He called me one day. I had just left my other job, and I was actually looking for work, and he asked me, did I want to work here? And at first, my first thing, I was like, nah, I'm not going on a Skid Row. But then actually when I came down here, this is right where I needed to be. I'm a people's person.
Yeah, you are.
I like to talk to people, and I like to help, so.
So you just felt connection here. Yeah.
Right off back.
Heidi, what's your story? What's your connection to Skid Row?
7 years ago, I came out just on vacation in California, and we came down to tour the Midnight Mission, and I fell in love with the place. I lived in Pennsylvania, and so it took me 2 years, but then we sold everything we owned and moved out here so that I could possibly work for the Midnight Mission.
You have such a kind heart to do that. I mean, it's really incredible. And you've been here for so long, so clearly you found a lot of joy and happiness and connection out here.
I love the people, I love their stories. I feel like it's my mission to let them know that they matter, that their lives matter. And if I can be a voice to let other people know that homelessness isn't what you think it is, and that these are human beings, like somebody's mom or brother or sister. And I think
really
once
nice.
Skid Row gets in your heart, like you can't get it out. Like it's there, that's it.
I can feel that from both of you. We're in the middle of downtown LA, so there's obviously things adjacent to Skid Row that other people would visit. Is there friction?
So the experience for people coming down here just to like go Mama Tacos or something like that, I don't think they have that much trouble.
How long has Skid Row been around?
Well, the Midnight Mission has been around for 110 years. And we're the longest standing human services provider. Like
So
we've never.
Skid Row was here when the Midnight Mission started.
Skid Row was here.
So it's over 100 years old. What has changed about Skid Row?
More women.
More women?
There used to be no tents.
Where would they sleep before?
It really wasn't sleeping. People were either down here selling drugs or doing them. But there were no like tents and laying. This was just an area where you would come do it and then they would disperse it. I remember when I was younger coming down here, there weren't any tents. Like people just laid out on the streets how we're seeing now. No, it wasn't tents.
I will say we've walked a lot of the streets already, and I don't really feel like I'm in danger. Like I'm seeing things, of course, but I'm not being threatened. I'm not being attacked.
This is what I'm saying.
And people, like everyone I know, that would say, "I'm not going there. I'm not going there." Yeah.
You have to be here to understand.
If people do work, what are their typical jobs here in Skid Row?
Well, depending on, a lot of them go into cleaning. A place called Chrysalis here, where they hire a lot. Most of the homeless people, they do get jobs, they'll go there.
And that's another misnomer. Like people think, these people down here, they don't want to work or they don't have a job. And it's not true. A lot of people work. And that's why we have a mail center so they can have an address in order for a job application. It's not just about getting a job.
See, they're cleaning the streets behind me. That's their job. It's nice to see people working. I like that. Are people like selling stuff too, like on the street?
Well, they try to make their money that way. Some of them will have, chips or whatever they can get their hands on. Some of them go to the missions and get like tennis shoes and stuff like that.
Right.
And then they'll come out here and try to sell it to make some extra money or whatever.
It's cool. I like to see all the flags here.
Yeah. This here is the Joshua House. A lot of them don't have insurance to get their teeth pulled, STDs or whatever.
Right.
Everybody doesn't have insurance. The Joshua House will take it. Before the pandemic, we would charge phones. But I believe they can go to the bin or the refresh center.
Got it.
And they can charge their phone, wash their clothes and things like that.
What's that?
Are you working Section 8?
No, I work at the Midnight Mission.
Okay.
Hi.
How you doing?
I think that guy asked me if I was with Section 8. So they want Section 8 vouchers, because if you have a voucher, then when housing comes available, you can get housing. The problem is people have vouchers and they've been waiting for a year. Like people will be in our crisis and bridge center with a voucher. They are approved for housing, but there is no housing. A lot of people were housed last year, but the rate of people that are becoming homeless is greater than the rate that they can house
so they can't
people.
catch up.
Yeah.
Meeting people on Skid Row is eye-opening and heart-wrenching. Hearing their stories of struggle and survival hits me hard. I feel a mix of sadness and determination, knowing how much must be done to help these people. As I continue to walk around, I notice a blind man approaching, tapping his walking stick. He is kind enough to answer a few questions.
What made you want to come to Skid Row?
I don't have nobody to help me, and I came here because there was help in Skid Row.
Do you like the community here?
I don't like how the police manage over here and how the city manage over here, because the city helps but doesn't manage.
What's the drug problem like on Skid Row?
So are many.
Everyone's taking drugs.
Drugs, there's alcohol, there's marijuana, it's crystal, it's cocaine, it's heroin.
As a blind man, I imagine it's more difficult to be here because there's more danger.
Yeah, you see, like the city make a stupid thing to build that kind of stuff over there in the street. We don't need that kind of shit around here. I have better imagination than the city. I fail over there because that's stupid things over there.
What do you want the government to do?
to fix the streets, the money that they spend in that sidewalks over there, they can fix the sidewalks. We need that kind of token in the lights, like in Santa Monica and different cities, they got all that kind of stuff.
Hey, thanks a lot for sharing your story, man. I wish you the best of luck. Thanks a lot, man.
Right.
Appreciate it. Muchísimas gracias.
Yeah.
Good morning.
How are you? Do you like living here?
Whatever. Me gusta todo.
You like the people?
For drugs, you know?
What kind of drugs? Smoking weed, meth? Meth.
Ajá.
Y todos los días fumar.
Sí, todos los
Sí.
días.
What's your job? You working?
Whatever. Demolición, pintura, construcción.
Sure.
All right, then.
Nice to meet you. Bye-bye.
All right?
Yeah, of course. So here there's a bunch of clothes that they're giving out, people lining up and taking whatever you want.
And this is all vegan food. Chef, he worked at the Midnight Mission, and his dream is to bring vegan, nutritious food to the people of Skid Row. And so that's what he does. Like, that's his.
Do you think they know it's nutritious?
Maybe, maybe not.
If people watching this video want to help the community here, what can they do?
I would say whatever it is, if you wanted to bring clothes, shoes, or even just come down here and motivate people talking, this works too. You wouldn't believe how many people here. It's like talking to people, how we're going around just talking, bro. But for the most part, I would say this type of stuff, coming down, interacting, giving them something that they're actually going to use. The things that most people that we take for granted, socks and stuff, and
shoes,
they take.
yeah, man.
Yeah. Down here, shoes, like the guy Russell told you, you can die for a pair of shoes down here. That's how much is needed. So you wouldn't believe how many people that drive past the people and be like, oh, hey, what's up, King? How you doing? Dirty homeless people. And know these are people with stories like
exactly. That's my mission for coming here. Exactly. Like they are people.
They are people.
They have hopes and dreams, and you know.
They want the same thing we want.
Exactly.
It means a lot. I appreciate you even doing.
Of course, man. Thanks
shining
for,
the light, you know.
showing me around.
Yeah.
I mean, coming by myself, I don't know. It'd be a little intimidating to walk alone.
Exactly. Just
you know the streets and
the people,
the culture. Yeah.
Spending a day in Skid Row, talking to residents and witnessing the dire conditions firsthand, I am left with a profound sense of urgency. I want to use my platform to show you what it's like because we can no longer turn a blind eye to this crisis. Next, we are heading to the Las Vegas Strip in Nevada to see what it's like to live underground. There are more than 1,500 people living in tunnels below Las Vegas.
I'm always wondering what time it is.
Directly under the billion-dollar casinos, luxury nightclubs, and blackjack tables, people suffering from homelessness, drug addictions, and mental health trauma are living completely off the grid and by their own rules.
Do you mind if I ask what happened to your eye?
Gunshot wound to the head. Yep.
I want to find out what this hidden community is like, how these people ended up down here, and shine a light on this mysterious underground world.
Down we go. This is the Las Vegas Strip. The Las Vegas Strip is really loud and has a lot of cars. It's crazy to me to think there's a tunnel below the street where the people are living. I've been to Vegas many times, but I've never had like the goosebumps like I have now. Like none of these people here on street level know about what's going on underground. We're going deep down, my friends. We're going down. I
am on my way to meet up with Rob, an ex-tunnel resident who escaped homelessness after an attack that left him near dead on the train tracks. I'm really lucky to have him as my guide because it is next level dangerous to venture inside the tunnels alone.
We're starting here at the Shine a Light Foundation headquarters, which is a nonprofit helping the community. Everyone who works here are people that used to live in the tunnel, so they understand the life, they know how to talk to the people, and it's awesome to see how they're giving back. And I'm gonna put a link in the description down below if you guys want to donate and help support the community. Here we go.
Over 600 miles of tunnels stretch beneath Las Vegas, where people take shelter and create new lives. The tunnels are prone to flooding during monsoon season, and drugs like fentanyl and crystal meth are widespread. Today, I'll be heading down with some volunteers, and we're starting directly beneath one of the most iconic casinos in Vegas, Caesar's Palace.
All right, we got the dream team going down. What do you guys got down here?
Narcan and care packages.
Nice.
They contain like socks and like food and just necessities and stuff.
Have you been down here many times?
This one is like, it changes a lot.
So you don't know all the people down here?
I don't.
Gotta be honest, it's pretty intimidating to stand here and look down at the tunnel. You can see all the trash here leading into the tunnel. It's absolutely mind-blowing. Like, I'm just at a loss for words right now. I don't even know what to say or what to think, but it's very sad. Where are you originally from?
Boise.
Boise?
I'm from Boise.
What about you, man?
I'm from Riverside, California.
Oh, nice. Why did you choose this spot over other spots?
Because I knew one of the guys there and he was pretty cool. off and everything, but after the cops came, they kind of pushed us.
Does this hurt when you look at it in your eyes?
Yeah, it's a laser, man. It hurts. It doesn't
Sorry
hurt.
about that.
It doesn't hurt when you put it in your eyes.
No, like it's like I'm like from another place and shit. Like I can like look into the sun and I can like sit there and shine lasers in my eyes. And it makes me feel better, like awake.
What do you guys do during the day, or just hang out here?
During the day, it's like I try not to do too much, but at night is when I attack. You know.
What do you do at night?
We get supplies.
Get supplies?
Yeah.
You sleep here, right here?
No, this is like my office area.
I don't sleep. I'm a vampire.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm Nosferatu. I just woke up recently though. Like check it out. You see?
Yeah.
So you say you didn't sleep.
I'm like a dark shaman priest.
Yeah.
I used to worship Saint Lucifer is like the main thing. I just remember these names are probably today.
You worshipped him before?
Well, no, never. Like I'm my own guy. I don't worship shit, but I got people's backs. Drugs, you know what I mean? If y'all wanted to take maybe like a hit.
Which drug do you prefer?
I like blues. I would quit crystal if I had blues, like a prescription and shit or whatnot. I like morphine, like morphines and shit.
Just for you, man.
Thank you, man. I needed this. With this, I'm gonna try to get my ID, maybe. I might end up just wasting it on drugs. It's nice to meet you.
Hey, there's a way out, brother.
What I need is some people to just pray for me to have like strength and physiques.
Gotcha. Is that Narcan?
Narcan.
I'm gonna give you some, guys. I'm gonna give you some.
What is that?
That shit really helps.
No, it takes 3 to bring you back.
Oh, nasal spray. Yeah.
You guys, I'll hear that one.
Take it easy, bro.
Take it easy, guys.
Yep.
Getting out of here is insane. Jeez, you barely fit in here. Whew. Oh man, sludge foot. Ah! A big boy over here. Could be a lineman.
Thank you, brother.
All right, we are heading down.
Shine a light. Shine a light.
Shine a light. Shine a light. Got supplies.
It is dark in these tunnels. We're just approaching and seeing if anyone's there. I hate being hated by most everyone for what other people do. Not all homeless people are bad. I like that. This is crazy, dude. So sketchy. It's completely dark in here. And cold. It's interesting that there's natural light right here. Like, crazy, right?
Just a manhole cover.
There's daylight right there. You can see a little glimpse of the sky. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Let's turn off the light for 1 second. Oops, damn, it is pitch black in here.
They live here. They wake up. They know. They know where the rocks are.
They can hear the sounds of the street.
Everything.
What does that sound right now? Is that like
the street? Cars.
Just cars on the street?
Yeah, the freeway is right here. We're under the freeway. The tunnel is like the best example of both addiction and homelessness, because to think that like this would be your normal,
right?
But it gives you the illusion, right? Like I got a roof over my head. During the summer, it's not as hot down here. During the winter, it's not as cold because it blocks the wind. You know what I mean?
Right.
There was a lot of randomness
right.
that happened. You know what I mean? Like there was a guy in my neighborhood that was killing homeless people with a hammer for a couple weeks, and they caught him. You know what I mean? But like just random stuff like that. Like people would drive by and throw a bottle. People would yell things.
Damn.
And plus other homeless people out there. You know what I mean?
Whoa. What is going on over here?
It's all debris from the last rain.
Whoa. Dude, that's the back of Caesar Palace.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You can see the sign for Rod Stewart,
yeah.
But like nobody knows that there's people under here. Why did you originally come to Vegas?
I was getting in a lot of trouble back home, and I had a friend that lived out here. He was a cook, and I was a cook at the time. I came out here to kind of try and change my life, and when I landed, very quickly I realized he wasn't so much a friend as much as a using buddy, you know what I mean? So I landed here, we were in a bad neighborhood, and it was really the environment, right? The environment, I was able to continue to do what I was doing. So I was kind of able to hold it together for a while, get married, had kids, and eventually it kind of came to an end.
And then, when did you first hear about the tunnels?
I didn't hear about it until I was like 2 or 3 years homeless. I had relapsed, was homeless right away, I was living on the surface. And when you're homeless, like there's no resources. You don't know where anything is, you know what I mean? So I kind of had to learn on the fly. And it kind of progressed, right? I was, the area I talked about, Four Master, is like a major hub for homelessness in Las Vegas. And got used to being homeless, figured out my hustles and all that. And then I went to another area of town called by the rescue mission. And while I was there, I built up a group of friends and people that I used to hustle with and get high together. And the day came, my buddy was like, hey, come over here, come check this out with me. I went with him. He introduced me to what would be my tunnel for the next 2.5 years.
What was life like those first few years in the tunnel?
Little sense of community, you know what I mean? And but it was also a lot of chaos too. You know what I mean? A lot of
Who's
chaos.
this guy?
Is that Jay?
You want Jay?
Jay, I brought a friend. He wants to talk to you.
Yeah.
Where are you from, bro?
New Hampshire, East Coast.
Oh, which part of New Hampshire?
Like, I grew up in Chichester, but I lived in Concord most of my life.
And how long you been out here in Las Vegas?
Too long. Like 10 years, 12 years, I don't know, a long time.
What's it like to live down here?
It's horrible. Yeah, there's no plus side to it in any way. They can flood at any time, even though we have a drought. Thievery is always a problem, and then seriously haunted.
Haunted?
Oh, yeah.
In what ways?
Some stuff's from here, some's not. I mean, basically, I suppose.
So there's no sense of community, like people getting along, or every man for themselves?
I mean, it used to be a community, but those days are gone. I can't even tell you who lives here.
Is there anything that you want that you don't have right now?
All material objects have zero value to me. I've had all my stuff stolen so many times and bulldozed. It's absolutely irrelevant. That has no value whatsoever. Money really has no value. I mean, like I say that, that's sad. I mean, I got a bunch of money in the bank, got Social Security. I'm 100% disabled. I get money every month. It goes into a bank account that I can't get because I don't have my ID.
But it sounds like there is an escape for you.
No, there is. And, I don't give a about the money in any way. You have no idea how much I mean. I could care less.
What's the worst thing that's happened to you down here?
The haunting thing's pretty serious. I mean, I don't even tell people about this. There's demons, there's that's from here, there's shit not from here.
You've seen demons?
Oh, yeah.
What do they look like?
They're blacker than black.
What kind of drugs do you mess around with down here?
Just dope, that's all.
Do you have contact with any of your family back home?
No, I don't talk to any of them.
Friends?
No.
What do they think you're doing right now?
They think I'm dead. They thought I was dead.
Have you ever seen someone get killed down here?
Seen someone chopped up. I mean, they didn't die. But there's definitely been people killed down here.
You've seen people get chopped up? Like with a knife?
Something like that, yeah.
Have you been in prison?
No. I don't know how to even keep up with the laws or the statutes. Now you can't stand on the boulevard, you can't sit on the boulevard, you can't be 20 yards from an elevator.
You mean all the homeless people?
Yeah, 100%. Going to the boulevard now is just like a go to jail free card. You can't stand in one spot, you can't sit in one spot. It's some new law they just passed. It's targeted towards homeless people. Mind you, we have our own courthouse, right? We have different laws and everything else. If I get caught on the boulevard with a glass, like a bottle of beer, I'm going to jail for a month. But the tourists can bring them, can have bottles of beer, so it's illegal to push a shopping cart down the sidewalk if it has a company name on it. And now there's a new law where it's illegal to have a shopping cart even anywhere near you because it's store property. How do you keep up with these laws? How do you know what you can't stand 20 yards from an elevator? I mean, that's just weird.
That's awful. I mean, you're just kicked out of your own land, basically.
And they have a corridor restriction where if you get a ticket in the corridor area, which is all the boulevard, the casinos, all the area, you go to jail for 30 days, then 90 days, and 6 months, then a year, then 5 years. Mind you, I know 2 people that committed first-degree murder and got out in 2.5 years.
Wow.
That's
Do you mind if I ask what happened to your eye?
Gunshot wound to the head. Yep.
Down here?
No, back east.
Okay.
Yep. So every day is a gift because I guarantee that you don't expect to wake up and get shot.
Are you depressed?
No.
You're just existing. You're coasting.
That's it. Yep. And it's like it is what it is, and I don't know how to fix the problem as far as that goes. Like,
where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Dead. I don't have anything to look forward to, I'd say. Yeah. I mean that. It's like I just don't. I'm not like suicidal or anything like that. I just don't. Every day is like the movie Groundhog Day. It's just repetitive. Every day. And anything you try to do to get ahead won't work.
Shine a light, brother. It's Rob. Where you at, brother? Okay, I see you. I'm coming over. They're good? Don't shoot.
You have a cigarette?
I do, baby. How you been? I got my friend with me. He's got a camera.
Hi. How are you?
Here's 3. Here you go. You need a lighter? Here you go, baby. How long you been down here?
I just got here.
Just got here?
But since 2019.
2019. Where are you from? You from Vegas?
I just came over from the railroads. Over their office there.
Anybody else in here with you or no?
If they are, they're probably sleeping. Yeah. How you guys doing?
I'm good. Here's our number.
Alright.
If you want to try and get out, we'd love to help you. You know this. I tell you this all the time.
I need a detox program, but for conduit sewer. I almost got into one. You know?
For what?
And it's not like a dry, clean club thing, you know? It's not AA. It's
All right. Give us
it can be.
Give us a call, okay? You have a good day.
Thank you too. Is it wavy
No.
out there? Okay.
No.
She's clearly on drugs, right?
Yeah, mental health too.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Yeah.
But if you had to guess, what kind of drugs is she on?
Probably meth. Probably meth. Meth is a very popular homeless drug because it keeps you attentive, keeps you like aware. You know what I mean? Like you can hustle. He's got a camera, just so you know. It's funny.
How you doing?
How are you, brother? Good. Do you want to talk to him for a little bit?
What's going on? How you doing, man? Nice to meet you.
Jesse, brother.
How long have you been living down here?
In the tunnels, a few years.
Few years. This where you sleep?
Yeah. That's where I sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it comfortable?
Yeah.
You just got these supplies like from outside and then just
Yeah.
put them down? And what is all this stuff?
Jake's
Oh, that's not yours? What's the toilet situation like down here?
bucket.
Bucket?
Then take it out.
What about the fact that there's no light anywhere? Is that tough?
No.
No?
Flashlight.
It's their home. They're used to it. Like when I was down here, I used to do this. The light. If I didn't have a light, I just put my hand on the wall. You just run it like this, so you know where.
Yeah.
When you were down here, did you have a setup like this for a bed?
Similar, very similar.
Yeah.
I was pretty simple. I didn't have. I at times I had big camps and all that, but then by the end I was just, crash out and keep going.
Right.
My hustle was like dumpster diving and petty crimes and shit. It wasn't I got attacked with a golf club one time. I got hit with a brick. I mean, it was just like it wasn't that big a deal.
Crazy.
In the moment it was, right? But like,
Yeah.
that's how. I saw a sword fight. I was walking down the street in the middle of the night. I looked to my left. I hear cling, cling, cling. 3 guys were fighting with swords, bleeding the whole 9 yards, and I just kept walking. It wasn't even that big because.
I'm not getting involved. I don't have a sword.
But also like, that was normal. I remember sitting under the bridge one day and the guy was like, this isn't normal, right? Like, normal people are not walking around with knives. And I was, for me it was, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
It just became normal.
We're going back this way?
Yeah. Let's go find some people.
Yeah. I am shocked by the stories coming out of the tunnels. How can people survive down here? The Las Vegas Underground is an example of what's wrong with our approach to homelessness in America. It's difficult when people are arrested on random charges like jaywalking and given little resources when they get out of jail. We need more organizations like Shine a Light that treat humans with dignity. As for now, we are heading above ground to drive to a different tunnel, and I have no idea who we are bound to meet. Crazy that you just walk on the street next to all these buildings, golf courses, and then just right under here.
That's the biggest thing with homelessness, and especially in Las Vegas, right? Like, nobody even knows they're here.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody knows they're here.
Yeah, it's where it becomes like this cat and mouse game of they don't want to be seen and they don't want to be, they don't want to get in trouble, which I understand, right? I was out here, did the same things.
You know that guy?
Hey, you want a cigarette? Want a cigarette?
He looks a little violent.
Yeah, for sure.
Should we not go in there?
It's all right. How are you, brother?
What do you work for?
Shine a Light?
If you was just say,
Rob.
Southern Nevada, I was gonna say, you. How you guys doing today?
Good, brother.
Good, how are you?
I can be better.
Yeah.
Going through a divorce.
Yeah.
It hurts bad.
Yeah.
Like real bad.
I've been through 2 of them. I get
Where
it.
I don't give a about anything,
Our number's on there. You ever want help, man?
You've been through 2 divorces?
I have, yeah.
Sucks.
Sucks like ass.
It sucks. It takes 2 to make it work.
100%.
It takes 2 to want something beautiful. I'd rather throw you in the trunk and throw you over a bank.
Hey, our number's on that bracelet, man. If you ever want help, please call us.
It's really nice of you to give the bracelet. It's smart to do the bracelet because it stays on them.
Yeah.
Really smart. Yeah. If you give them a card, that card will be gone in 2 seconds.
Gone.
2 seconds.
Shine a light. Anybody home? What's up, brother? How are you?
That dude right here.
You ever think about getting out?
I just finished having a job like 3 weeks ago, and I got a car, you know. Sobriety would be great, you know what I mean?
What if we take care of you? What if we take care of the first 3 months?
Is that right?
Here's the deal. We'll walk through this together, okay?
Okay.
So I'll take you to Crossroads. You clear a detox. We put you into housing. In housing, you do treatment. Kind of work on getting all your basic documents, anything you need. Get you set up. Then we'll put you in sober living. We pay for the first 3 months of sober living too. So it's 6 months. Focus on your recovery. Look for good work. We'll help you get job development.
Changed my life, huh?
I did it. He did it. He did it. He's doing it.
I'm doing it right now.
He's graduating.
I'm graduating.
We'll help you.
I feel you, though. I feel you. I need to get back on track. Like, everybody here is on my case, too. Like, when are you going to get another job? When are you going to stop focusing?
We support one another.
Yeah, if I could get a phone number to call you guys back.
It's on your bracelet, bro.
Oh, is that right?
On the inside. On the inside.
Oh, okay.
It rings to all our phones.
Oh, really? All right. Yeah, I'll hit you guys up, bro.
Don't wait too long, dog.
I know. Hey, thanks a lot, brother. Thanks, bro.
Offer never goes away.
Appreciate you guys, man.
Offer
Very
never
nice
goes
to meet you, sir.
You
Nice
too.
to meet you, bro. Take care, man.
You guys have a great day.
You too, bro. Stay safe out here.
Convincing people to accept help is no easy feat. Why should they trust anybody when they're constantly on high alert? But I'm about to talk to one volunteer who gives me hope on our way to the next tunnel.
My name's Raina. I'm originally from Southern California. I've lived in Vegas most of my life. I'm 30 years old.
Were you living in the tunnels?
I have lived in the tunnels before, yes. So I had a pretty normal childhood. My parents did their best with that. It was a good deal growing up. Well, when I graduated high school, I had very low self-esteem. I was with a partner that I would do quite anything for. And they brought home heroin one day, and I was upset with the situation, but I didn't walk away from it. So my life changed after that. At that point, I had lived on my own. I had a car, job.
How old were you at that point?
18. As I became more physically dependent, I became friends with people that were more like me. And I eventually met people who lived down in the tunnels. And I was very impressed by it at first. I had no idea that people lived down there. And it started to become more normal. I would go hang out. I had friends who were really nice, genuine people, and so I would try to provide some kind of normalcy. You know, take them out to movies, whatever stuff, because I still had things. And slowly those things slipped away, lost the place, was living out of the car. I lost my car, and well, I knew exactly where to go because I knew safe people or people I felt safe around.
Right.
And said, hey, the day's come, I don't know what I'm doing. And you know, I was very fortunate in that I was immediately taken in and safe.
When you kept going there the first time, were you going there to do heroin or just to meet people?
I was going there, it was a safe place to use with other people. I lived in the tunnels as a whole for a couple years. Outside of that, I lived in abandoned buildings, you know, little dark places on the streets, people's couches.
How did you find your way out of the tunnels?
I got out of homelessness on a big arrest. I got arrested and they offered me treatment because I suffered from substance use disorder. And I took the offer, and my mom showed up to my court date out there. My family had been looking for me, and she asked if I could do treatment out here. So I went to Salvation Army in 2017, and I wasn't homeless after that. I stayed sober in 2019. It was a gradual process of figuring things out, but that's where I started to stay around.
That's awesome. And you've been sober for how long?
I've been sober for 4 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I think it's nice to have resources and a community of people that we didn't have when I was out here.
Irish!
You know that guy?
Come to Chick-fil-A!
Yeah. I was gonna ask you about the dude with a sign on the street. I was just about to say, do you know that guy? But then I figured, no, there's so many homeless people here, you probably don't know him. He's like, I know that guy. Yeah, let's go walk across and pick him, for sure. All right, we are going to find that guy holding the sign. Found the hole.
Yeah.
So it's common for people to kind of beg on the street in the day and then at night go to the tunnel?
Yeah, of course. They probably, you know, they take shifts, I'm sure, like spots and then go.
And how much money do you think they can make in one day by holding a sign here?
I had a guy, when I was first homeless, he was ruthless.
Yeah.
His signs would be like, I lost my brother, you know what I mean, just total guilt trip. He would make hundreds of dollars.
Really? But that's kind of up to say I lost my brother to get money. Like, that's 100%. Not cool, man. You're just lying to people, essentially.
So that's probably where it comes from
Yeah.
for me, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Irish.
Hey, man. How you doing, man? Drew, nice to meet you. You make any money out there?
No.
Nothing?
Been on the strip before just for fun.
Did you make any money?
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah.
How much?
$680 in one day, one morning.
What?
Yeah.
He said he made $680 in one day on the
time,
strip.
Yeah. Believe it. I threw a sign that said, "My wife left me for a very ugly man with a much smaller penis than mine."
You put that on the sign?
Floyd Mayweather Jr. on the bottom. He bought my sign, the big sign. He bought it for $400 himself. Promised not to put his name on it anymore.
How long you been living out here?
Ever since my kids died.
When was that?
2011. My son was shot and killed out of jealousy because he got a full football scholarship.
Really?
And yeah, October 14, 2011, a drunk driver went off the side of the road and killed my daughter and grandson.
Oh, that's terrible, man.
Yeah,
we got the whole crew with us. We have a bag full of supplies and we are heading in to our next tunnel. I still don't see the tunnel. Oh, it's there. It's like a puzzle to find the entrance to the tunnel. Oh, wow. That's the entrance? Whoa. That's how you get in?
Well, this is one way. You want me to come this way?
What? You have to go down the rope?
Yeah.
Welcome to Las Vegas. It's like right here by the...
Yeah, I mean, we walked around for like 15 minutes to find the entrance and it's this.
Yeah, literally.
Have you seen
The wood ladder is pretty imposing.
Have you seen an entrance like this before?
I have not. No, I have not.
Are you going down?
Yeah.
All right. We're going in. We're going in.
It was beautiful. Look at that form.
Oh, good. Down we go. All right, thank you. Appreciate it. Long walk, bro. Whoa, man. This is wild. We are walking in puddles right now. These are the only shoes I have. They're gonna be drenched for days. Water hitting us from the ceiling. Well, my feet are completely soaked in water, like socks and shoes, and it doesn't smell good. Oh, this place is creepy. It's really dark and grimy down here. We've been walking in here for a while. It's crazy.
People brought 2 baby alligators from Florida here, and one of them died instantly, and the other one lived for 3 years. Got to be almost 7 feet long, and got a guy about 6 months ago.
There was an alligator in here? Whoa. Look at that.
Oh, you got any more flashlights?
No flashlights, you got socks and water. Sure.
Are you fixing your bike?
Huh? Oh, no. He's gonna fix that like my son's bike.
Oh.
Here you go.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Nice to meet you.
It is so eerie down here, it's hard to put into words. The smell, the water at your feet. You can hear the cars above you. It's like, it feels like you're in a dungeon of hell, basically. How you doing, bro? What's going on? Where are you from, man?
From Hawaii.
Hawaii? Oh, which island?
Oahu.
Oh, nice.
So is Jesse. Yeah.
Yeah, so is Jesse, the guy who's coming right now. How long have you been down here?
Maybe about a year.
About a year?
Yeah. You ever think about coming out? Yeah, but the cops, like, on the streets, they bother me, like, every 2 days. Like, sometimes they throw away my shit, like, 2-3 times a week. They're hoping for you to catch a case, you know, and go to jail.
What's it like to live down here?
At first, they're creepy as but then, you know, like, it took me, like, 6 months before I'd even come in the tunnel. And then, you know, another, like, maybe 2-3 months of just staring in the dark from the opening.
Right.
Cause you see shit, you know, like all the time. I see all kinds of shit. I saw somebody riding by on a bike, but then they disappear.
How long do you plan to stay here?
I'm not sure.
You have everything you need? You have food?
Yeah, I'm good at finding stuff.
What do you do above ground?
I go treasure hunting. I go treasure hunting down here too.
What does that mean? Just looking around, finding stuff?
Yeah, I check the cracks, and then I'm good at finding shit. Like some punk ass stole my backpack like 3 weeks ago and stopped his car right in front of my cart, and then grabbed my backpack, 2 of my backpacks, and then dipped out. I had like 2 pounds of silver, close to a half pound of gold that I found in the tunnels.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I pawned some of it, but dude stole like a good amount.
How many hours a day do you spend up versus down here?
Depends. If I go to the scrapyard, I'll be out all night, like looking around for shit, and then I kind of procrastinate, so could be down here for days.
Is that tough, like mentally, to not see sunlight for days?
If you fall asleep and you wake up with no flashlight, it sucks. Too, so I'm always wondering what time it is.
Have you found other people down here to be friendly?
Oh yeah, super friendly. Like we'll kill you if you like a chomo or something, you know what I mean? But everybody's for the most part friendly.
Do you mind me asking, like, what were you doing before you came here?
I was a chef at the Win. I spent 87 grand a year.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds like a good life.
Nah, everybody's up their asses and super pretentious, you know. I wasn't like a regular one. I used to cook for Mr. Win, so.
What's he like?
I'm Steve Wynn, and this is my new hotel.
Like, I'll be ordering like wildebeest or some penguins or something. He just likes mozzarella omelet with burnt onions, like burnt to charcoal.
So do you ever want to be a chef again or not really?
Not really. Uber driving was fun.
You had the opportunity to keep, you know, Ubering or being a chef, but you decided to come down here just because did you want to be away from people?
Well, I just wanted to be away from the cops, but so I used to make pretty good money, you know. Like, the only thing I really miss is my car and my bathroom and my kitchen. Because I had a badass kitchen and a huge bathroom, but you end up working like 16, 18 hours a day, you know, just to pay for the place that you're not using.
Are you planning to go back out today, treasure hunting?
No, I gotta go cash out some shit. I got mostly everything ready to go cash out.
Do you mind if I take a look at some of the stuff you got?
Yeah.
Oh, you're cooking over here.
Yeah. Well,
oh, you got...
That's like a $900 beach cruiser I found in the trash. It's a felt.
Oh. Dude, you got a whole lot of shit over here.
I got a specialized stump dumper down there. That's a $5,000 bike.
Dude, you got like tens of thousands of dollars of worth of stuff, bro.
I found this morning.
What's that?
A bag full of Jordans.
You just found it?
Yeah. Like one of those, you know, like limited edition jerseys.
Where'd you find it? In a dumpster?
Yeah.
So someone just threw it away and you just picked it up. That's
You
it?
just gotta know where to look. But like, I mean, them's all Jordans.
Dude, what the There's a lot of, there's a lot of Jordans, man.
Hell yeah.
Why the hell would someone just throw that in a dumpster, bro?
You'd be surprised what you find in a dumpster.
What's the most valuable thing you found?
A Cartier Ballon Bleu watch.
What'd you do with it?
I was gonna pawn it, but then when I was shopping around the pawn shops, the person that I had in safekeeping was like, "They got us, bro." So yeah, whatever's, you know.
You got all that other stuff down there?
That's just like clothes that need to be washed. There's another dude's camp down there.
Are you friendly with him?
Yeah. I don't know if he's in or not.
Yeah.
This chick was acting up this morning, so he might be out treasure hunting too.
Damn, dude, you got all kinds of stuff in here.
Yeah. Most of it I tear apart.
Just for fun?
No, for scrap.
Oh.
Like shit I take is like, you know, like stuff that I can break apart for scrap.
So what do you do when it rains? You just go up?
Well, you just gotta be ready for if it's gonna rain big and fast, or...
How do you get a notice if it's gonna rain? Someone says, hey, it's raining.
I mean, sometimes you don't get no notice. You just gotta, like, your main shit that you don't want to lose, and just grab that shit and go sometimes.
How do you get power to cook?
Oh, wood fire.
You just make a wood fire?
Yeah.
But
I can do
But there's no chimney, so what, it's just everything gets super smoky in here?
Nah, you just gotta know how to do it.
You think you'll ever have like the motivation to go out and work a big boy job again? Like in the casino or something, restaurant?
Nah, I'm smart enough to do whatever I like, just treasure hunting shit and, you know, make about the same.
You can make 80,000 a year?
Probably. I just gotta refine my little goat hunting skills.
It's impressive, dude.
Like, I already know how to pull the gold out the circuit boards from all these computers and shit. So, probably could come close.
You don't seem like someone who's taking drugs all the time.
No, I take drugs all the time, but I do that shit for fun, you know?
Yeah, you don't do it like 'cause you're...
Yeah, I don't steal from nobody to do that, or...
What drug do you prefer?
Crystal.
Yeah.
Everybody likes some blues and shit nowadays. Like,
It's just dangerous though.
Is it easy to find down here?
I mean, you can find it anywhere.
It's expensive?
Nah, it's super cheap shit down here. Like, you can get like $1,000 worth of shit for like 20 bucks.
Really?
40 bucks.
That cheap? Why is it so cheap here?
Because you're only worth what somebody gonna pay for it.
That's true.
Before you get it stolen or.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know.
Is this like a dark and scary place when you're all up?
Nah.
You just kind of zen out?
Ain't shit scare me no more. Like, I mean, you gotta really try.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
I mean, I'm smart, so I could stay here or I could go. I might make a Ninja Turtle layer deeper in.
How would you explain the tunnels of Las Vegas to somebody who's never heard of them before?
Fun and like good deals if you gotta know people first though. You gotta know somebody's name and be invited, or else don't even come down, or else you might end up in a bird cage.
Yeah, I really appreciate you sharing, man.
No problem.
After being in the tunnel for a few hours, my feet are completely drenched, smell like crap, and what am I complaining about? These people have nothing. Addicted to drugs, it's really, really sad. And they do need help. Now I am heading on a road trip through one of America's most bizarre states, West Virginia. I'm about to spend 24 hours driving through America's poorest region, McDowell County, West Virginia. It's a place where the collapse of the coal industry left behind ghost towns and broken dreams.
There's no money to be made here no more.
Where crystal meth and fentanyl addictions run wild, and where people are living so isolated they have their own dialect.
Well, to me, it's a boomer.
What is life really like in Appalachia's most redneck towns, and how will I be received in this tight-knit community? It's time to meet face-to-face with locals and find out how poverty shapes their everyday reality. Welcome to the forgotten heart of America. Basically, my plan in this video is I want to just meet the people and really try to understand what life is like here. I want to hear the upsides of life, I want to hear the struggles, and everything in between. Behind me, you can see the town of Bluefield. Mission now is to see if I can meet anyone for a nice introduction to the great state of West Virginia. There we go! Something interesting about Bluefield is that food stamps were started here, invented here by JFK in the early 60s. Many family members were living under one roof, scraping to get by. It's 11 o'clock on a Tuesday. It looks pretty dead out here. You can just feel that it's an industrial town. Trying to meet some people in town, but no one's around. We got this guy, feeling of power with these buildings, like there was once something big, and now it's just feeling of emptiness. Walking through this town feels like stepping into a forgotten world. Empty streets and closed shops stretch as far as the eye can see. It's like life just stopped. But I am able to flag down one guy and ask him what there is to do around here.
Not much. There is a lot of drugs in the state.
Because of lack of things to do?
Yeah, and just different things factoring in. I think there's a lot of mental health issues.
Appreciate it, man.
Nice to meet you.
Have a good day, all right? Take care. The journey continues into the countryside to Welch. So basically say goodbye to the towns here. No more towns, just countryside villages from now on. This is so bizarre. I am like way out there in the countryside right now. I can hear the church bells ringing. A little worried that people are going to be skeptical of this random SUV driving into their neighborhoods, but hopefully they're nice. We'll find out here very soon. Whoa. I'm starting to worry that this trip might be a bust, but deep down, I know there's a story here. I just have to look harder to find it, so I keep on driving. As the GPS cuts in and out, I stumble across abandoned roadside attractions and rusty auto parts. 10 cents a mile. Everywhere I look, there are old railroad tracks and natural wonders. The nature of West Virginia is amazing. Look at this little waterfall. The tiny roads wind through the mountains. Roads are super narrow, and when a FedEx truck passes you, it's hard to get by. Somewhere around the town of Fayetteville, I even come across this crazy cool bridge. That is the largest arch bridge in the Western Hemisphere. There are no recognizable brands that I see out the window. It's all mom and pop shops. But to be honest, most of them look closed. Everything is just family owned and operated. Very just life as it is. I have seen several post offices, which is interesting, so people can definitely send and receive mail. Just when I think things couldn't get freakier, I stumble upon a place that I can't believe is real. I've just discovered a ghost town here called Thurman. Look at this. Completely abandoned now. Population of 0. During the heyday of coal mining here in the New River Gorge in West Virginia, this was a very prosperous town with a lot of businesses here and people living. And at its height, 76,000 passengers passed right by Thurman every single day. This is the coolest place I've seen on this whole trip so far. I mean, totally abandoned. You just feel the power of what once was a booming town here in West Virginia in the middle of Appalachia, and just left as is. With the ghost town behind me, I now have my attention on Welch, once the most prosperous coal town in America in the 1920s. But sadly, only 1,600 people remain. Most of them live below the poverty line, and life expectancy is well below the national average. Many families rely on government assistance just to get by, and there's limited access to healthcare. Schools are underfunded, and many young people get out as soon as they can, searching for better opportunities elsewhere. This is the reality of Welch, a place where hope is a rare commodity, but I'm still on my mission to meet someone who can change my perspective on West Virginia. A nice dog you have. Is he friendly? Good to know. Not trying to get bit by a dog while I'm here, that's for sure. Not too many places I feel very unwelcomed, but Welch is one of them. Welch, West Virginia, look at it. It's actually really tough to shoot this story because I'm by myself and I'm approaching people with a camera in my hand. And so you gotta do the smile trick where you kind of make eye contact and smile and see if they're willing to be on camera. I've had a lot of conversations, but I just haven't been able to record them because it just out of respect or people that just didn't want to be recorded. After a self-guided tour to visit the library, try the newly opened bubble tea shop, it's juice, it's not boba, and see the abandoned theater, I'm finding Welch to be as boring and unwelcoming as the other towns in McDowell County. I accidentally drove the wrong way on the only road in town and got yelled at by some guy in a pickup truck. I made a mistake, I'm sorry. I'm gonna turn around and go that way. Like, Jesus Christ. I know I made a wrong turn, sorry man. It's pretty clear that nobody wants me here, but as I'm leaving Welch, a young couple catches my eye. I'm chasing this guy and this girl that I just saw because they look really interesting. And I want to ask them some questions. Excuse me. Excuse me? Hi, are you guys from here?
Yes.
Is there anything interesting happening here? I've just been walking around, but it's pretty dead.
It is pretty dead right now because one Taco Man is closed.
Are you guys both from here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, she's from here originally. I live here down here.
Are you a couple? That's
yeah,
adorable.
yeah.
I'm trying to meet really interesting people. And
There's a lot of interesting people around here.
Show me them. At first, the couple is hesitant to talk, and I don't blame them for not trusting me. But after a little more convincing, I explain my mission to shine a light on the people and culture in West Virginia. And I'm starting to think I've succeeded in making my first new friends.
I would love to show you around.
Okay,
you don't have to give me money for it. I just like to do it out of the kindness of my heart.
So,
what'd you...
man, let's go.
Dude, you're awesome. Listen, what's your name?
David.
Drew.
Chase.
You coming too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
let's grab the car because look, everything is a distance.
Okay.
You have a juxtaposition here. You have people who they want the mines and they don't.
Are they gone?
No, not entirely. But the industry has shifted a lot.
Where are the coal mines?
They're everywhere.
Okay,
here.
but they're underground.
No.
Oh, I thought they were underground.
We have above ground and then we have below ground mines.
Okay, gotcha.
Below ground mining is much more dangerous for people.
I'm just so interested in your life. You came to West Virginia because it was cheaper, but so is Pennsylvania. Why the hell did you come to West Virginia?
What kind of ended up happening is my father, we're trying to get a place for us after my grandmother died. And so, my dad was living down here, my grandmother passes away, and he's like, well, so what are we gonna do for finding you a place to live? We're like going through states, we're looking at Farm Bureau stuff, we're looking at federal government, state websites to see if we couldn't find something that way. No. So then we're like, okay, so then let's start going through and just looking for the cheapest properties that we can find through Zillow.
There you go. That got you to West Virginia.
And that's what got me to West Virginia.
And you're actually from here?
Yes, I was born and raised.
Wow. What's it like to grow up here?
You get so many surprises.
Surprise. Good or bad?
Literally, both.
I like the way you talk. I really do. I'm sure he does too. That's one of his many attractions to you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's adorable.
Damn right it is.
You guys have been together for how long?
About 2 months, 3 months.
So you guys are still, it's called the honeymoon phase. You're in the honeymoon phase.
We skipped that.
So what do you like about her?
Oh, Lord.
Now's your time.
She's smart, funny. We're the same type of person. We don't necessarily have an entirely similar background, but we have the same sensibilities. You'd never believe it, but I've had a very interesting and rough life. I'll be honest here. My trick has always been...
Honesty's always good, bro.
Exactly.
Always.
Laugh it up, fuzzball.
What'd you say?
Laugh it up, fuzzball.
Oh, laugh it up, fuzzball.
No, I'm serious. No, look. I lost the tips of two of my fingers.
I noticed that. I was going to ask you.
So how it happened is I was paying too much attention to a group of little kids at their birthday party and not enough attention to a lawnmower. I joke about it. I laughed about it. You mad at me? Hey, do you want the long or the short of it? Huh? I did not swear until I got into the ambulance and was away from the children. That kid will never ever have a 3-year-old birthday as eventful as that one.
Okay, so tell me about this building behind you.
Okay, well, this building is called Aircon Towers. I lived there 4.5 years, and there has been multiple suicides since I've been living in that building. Inside, people jumping out of windows, ODing.
So are you happy you don't live there anymore? You don't want to move in here again with her?
No.
I mean...
No, it's no good. No, it's not.
Look, there's a lot of issues with drugs down here. I will not
What
deny
drugs?
that.
Meth, heroin?
You name it, it's here. And
Is
you
it
know what?
because there's nothing to do? Like, why? What's the reason?
See, with me, I
go.
stay away from that, so I really don't know much. But I do have a few people that is drug addicts and everything. But I still talk with them and stuff.
Do you know what kind of drugs?
That I do not know.
I'm guessing it's meth and heroin. That would be my guess. Or fentanyl. Fentanyl's taking over the country.
Fentanyl is taking over the country.
And like the tiniest amount can kill you.
You have people who are making drugs from outside of the country and outside of this area, and what they're doing is they're mixing fentanyl into heroin, cocaine, no matter what it is, they're mixing it.
And it's killing people.
And it's freaking killing people. My buddy who worked at the gas station that's over there, his sister died because she thought she was getting heroin. She didn't get heroin, she got mostly fentanyl.
Oh man, that's terrible. Are the police nice here?
Oh yeah.
That was the police that just honked at us like to say hi.
I'm friends with the cops.
In this small town, cops are not the only people Dave knows by name. He's been living in Welch for 8 years and is friends with almost everyone in the community. He wants to take me to the post office to introduce me to Scott, who he says is a real West Virginian who can help me better understand this county. People have a very strong impression about West Virginia as the poorest state, the druggiest state. How does that make you feel as a person from here?
I really don't care.
None of it is.
I really don't care what people think. We think most people from out west are liberals and gays and crap like that. It's just people stereotypes you from where you're from, but we don't. I don't really care what they think. Generally what it is too, they when people come here, like if you come here to interview people, they like interview the goofiest.
They pick the
People with no teeth.
Yeah.
But they pick the lowest of the low to try to interview. Man, you can be happy anywhere if you want to be. You choose that.
It's Scott. I love Scott. Scott is the man. Oh, by the way, Scott, I have packages. I'm standing here and I'm thinking of that. So.
Grab them. Then we'll head out.
Yep, 68. Yep.
Cool.
After checking out the post office, I want to convince Dave and Tess to come with me to Jolo, a tiny settlement on the back roads of McDowell County. But Tess is on the fence. Are you coming with us? Come on.
Yes.
I'm not going to Jolo. That's come on. Some areas is racist.
Do you think they're racist there?
I never been. My grandmother, she always told me about Gilbert, Jolo, Man. Those areas is racist.
She isn't wrong. There used to be a lot of racism, but that's thankfully lessened a lot.
This is my first time being in a vehicle with a stranger.
Excuse me. Whoa. I'm right here.
You guys are awesome. Let me just say one more time. This is a rental car. I don't know anything around here. You guys are my only information about what's happening. So I couldn't possibly take you to a place that because I don't know any places.
I don't know. It's kind of weird. I don't know if it's just more hidden, but I don't see as much racism down here in this area particularly. Like you go up north and I found there's a fair number of people who are racist. It's basically, think of it less as like black and white and think of it as more poor to people who have more money, or at least had more money at one point. So like mine owners and stuff like that. Better housing quality stuff, you know?
Sure, no problem.
So this is the old Budweiser. They used to bottle and manufacture beer.
This? That's awesome.
My house is one of the original houses in the county. My house used to have a set of stairs that was over 100 steps. Where the Budweiser plant thing is where they used to have the freight rail station.
Oh wow.
And the house that I live in used to have the station master. Him and his family built the whole entire mountainside of all of these houses, and they used to ride the freight trains into the mines in the mornings.
That's wild, man.
This is one of the local springs. This is where a lot of people get their water. This water here is actually cleaner than anything you can get from any of the municipalities in the area.
Is it good?
I love it.
That's good. But you were saying there's no water. There's water right there.
No, what I'm saying is that, yeah, there's water here. Like, the thing is like people have to come here to pump these, you know? It's good water, it's lovely water. But, you're like, if you gotta haul it, you gotta haul it. There's guys who live way back there.
So life is hard here.
Yeah, it can be. If your water is shut off, my water was shut off for almost 6 months.
I mean, that's something that...
I had to come here to get water.
Growing up, I never thought about not having access to water.
You know, you can live in the United States and not have access to good water. What's sad about not having access to good water is this. Come across over here, you got this stream, right? Well, you end up having coal dust runoff, and if there's a flood in the area, we got 8 things so that the sewer systems don't overflood into the streets, and instead it floods into here. You don't want to drink that. Well, there's coal, there's sewage, there's toxic waste, whoever the heck else knows what. We have signs going all the way up and down all of our rivers, or do not fish in them. McDowell, like you said, it's the poorest county.
Yeah, it is.
So therefore, we have the least access to getting things done. Some places don't have sewage. You go one county up, their water's as bad as ours.
They don't have sewage?
There's sewage
Go back in
dumps,
the
sewage dumps straight into the river. The nature is great down here, but the nature is also polluted too. Look at the left here.
I see this.
This was my buddy's house. He died.
That's a house?
There was a house there. My friend Dennis lived there, and when he died, his son burned his house down.
Jesus.
Now, my buddy Dennis was a lifelong drug dealer and a lifelong druggie. He had a crack addiction. And 6 months before he died, like everybody 6 months before they died, he got clean. He saw that other people were foolish. Is this the way I act when I'm high? And he got clean. He was working for a construction company that was putting in all the new Wendy's. Now, slow up here. This is a mine.
There?
Yeah.
What?
That's a mine?
That's a mine.
So I shouldn't drive up that hill?
No.
That would be awesome if we can go.
No.
I want to.
No, babe.
Wow, you went from being so scared and now being the most adventurous in the car.
I know.
Look at
He's
that.
like, yeah,
Look at that.
let's do crazy crap. This is Caples.
Caples.
Yep.
It looks interesting.
Well, okay, so do you want to hear the story of Caples? This is Caples. Caples, West Virginia. The significance of Caples is that this mountain right here was supposed to be where the freeway was actually going to cut through originally. From what I've been told, people from this area of West Virginia actually came down and built those so they could be used for off-ramps.
Really?
And then they shifted the whole thing. Now it's actually going to go through Hemp Hill, right over Barber Hill.
Wait, so they started building this and then they
Yep,
just...
like the community, they did it unpaid. And then they just like, well, maybe not, maybe. And so people did all this work for nothing. It's kind of the thing behind West Virginia. You have all these people who want to do who are willing to do the hard work. But when it comes to the government officials down here, they're worse than New York. They're bad, they're horrible. They don't listen to the people and what they want. And I don't
What needs to happen for West Virginia to get back on its feet?
They need to diversify. Everything has been cold down here for so long. And anytime there's anything other than that, anything good, it doesn't happen. I mean, do you know that the plant that was put in Buffalo for Tesla was actually originally proposed for West Virginia? Over 6 different sites.
Wow.
And West Virginia, no, we can't do this, we can't do this. Now, Elon Musk, they actually had press releases that said that they were willing to put in all new plumbing, all new electrical lines, make sure there was clean and safe water. And the people of West Virginia said, no, this is part of our culture and our heritage.
Sure.
They're reluctant for the future. That isn't necessarily the direction of the people, that's the direction of the elected officials.
What do you think needs to happen for West Virginia to get back on its feet?
From the pictures that I saw, it used to be a beautiful town. Since the flood 2001, it flooded everything out, and government and the president just let everything go to waste. Like,
Really? Do you also think the government officials are corrupt?
Yeah, they are.
So you were a comedian?
I know.
Like stand-up comedian?
No, I've never been a stand-up. I've just done horror acting.
Comment below if you think Big Dave should be a comedian. And what should his name be? Caveman Dave? Dude, look at that demolished house right there.
That's like, they haven't touched that or anything. They haven't done anything to it. It's just, the house has been abandoned. So like, you can actually see, like when there's no leaves here, you can actually see the number of houses that used to be here.
A lot of people in general have just left the state.
But a lot of people left.
No jobs.
For this, it was no jobs, but then it was also like, we don't know when our houses are gonna be torn down.
So,
but
do you know anyone from this
town?
Yeah. You do?
Yeah, we'll go see if my buddy's home.
This is so crazy walking through these communities.
This is my newspaper
Oh,
route.
so you're comfortable here.
So I feel comfortable here, so I know this area well.
I like that.
Hey, brother.
How are you? Yeah, that's George.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you. All right, Tess.
She knows a lot of people down here. Don't let her lie to you.
No, I always thought he was homeless.
This guy?
Yeah.
Well, he's not home.
His name is Reuben.
How you doing? I'm all right. Wow, this is so cool. Going in someone's home. How you doing? Nice to meet you. Can I shake your hand? What's your name?
Reuben.
Reuben, I'm Drew. Nice to meet you. How long have you been living out here?
34 years.
You like it?
Yeah.
You always been living in this house?
Yeah. I got the lights and water cut off.
How do you get water?
I carry it. We got a spring hole about half a mile we can bring it in the jug.
So how do you shower?
In the tubs right there. I wash my clothes and stuff.
Use the candles for light in the nighttime?
No, I use the lights, you know.
Oh, like a flashlight?
Yeah, You go in there and look.
Can I look?
Yeah.
I really appreciate your generosity.
Mm-hmm. Smoking my stuff right there.
You live alone?
Yeah.
Oh, that's how you get heat right there.
Uh-huh.
This is your bedroom? Oh, nice. It's comfortable in here.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it goes farther in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Have you always lived by yourself?
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's the living. You go look at this.
There's no lights in here. No electricity.
Back there.
A lot of DVDs over there.
Yeah.
Thank you for showing me your house. It's very kind of you. Yeah. That's interesting. Really nice guy.
And he's loved by everybody. I love him.
What do you like about West Virginia?
I love this boy. That's what my mother raised. And then they fell back down to Alabama.
What do you know about this guy right here?
He say he picked up that stray. I say he better be careful. He better keep that stray.
Yeah.
I'm a beat y'all.
I wish you the best of luck.
Yes, sir.
God bless.
Uh-huh.
So sweet.
Okay, come back again, man.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah.
See you.
Okay.
See you later, Reuben.
Okay.
What a nice guy.
Reuben had some issues in his childhood. If you noticed, I don't know if you got to see his hands.
I noticed.
Well, he did some time. From what I've been told, he got into a bar fight and killed someone. There was a girl who was getting assaulted or something like that.
You could tell he's been through some shit.
He's been through some shit, and I love him because he's awesome. He's a bro to me.
He's a homie.
But the interesting thing is like trying to talk to him.
Yeah.
You know, he just goes off in a different direction.
Yeah, he does.
You know, he's just like,
he was talking about Alabama and his
family.
Dad,
Yeah,
his
exactly.
and
So
his mom. Yeah.
He's on a limited income.
Sure.
He doesn't have a lot of money.
A lot of people are
so
like
for
that,
him,
though.
it's easier and cheaper for him to suffer than it is, you know.
But he has no one to help him, family, friends. That's sad.
No. But
most people, I would like to think, that are in that condition would have a family or friend or uncle or relative that could at least help him out or put him in their house or something.
Oh, yes.
He doesn't want to.
He doesn't want to.
That's part of it. He does not want to. That's his mama's home.
The decline of the coal industry is the most obvious contributor to poverty in West Virginia. But after talking to Reuben and seeing inside his home, I realized that geographic isolation plays an important role. Extremely rural living limits access to education, healthcare, and jobs, while a strong cultural attachment to the past can hinder progress and create an uphill battle for West Virginians to break free from poverty.
I'm going up a road that doesn't look like I should be going up.
No.
Yes.
Holy shit. Talking about getting out there.
Yeah, man. Look, I told you I would get you places.
Yeah. This is wild. Like, the grass has grown over the sidewalk, so I can't even see where I'm driving.
Well, you know what? Like I said, this is how a lot of people live. This is where they live. Like, people actually live up in areas, and this is their driveway.
Holy shit, man. This is crazy. Look at this abandoned, destructed building. Holy crap. Bro, what? This is crazy.
As we veer back onto the main road, we come across a gas station and I see a guy covered from head to toe in coal. I have to stop and ask him some burning questions.
Where do you work?
Just up the road.
And what's it like in your job? I mean, you're covered in black right now.
I shovel a belt line right now.
Is it tough?
Pretty tough. If it gets a little bit behind, it's kind of tough.
Are you how many hours a day are you working?
11 right now.
11.
10, 11.
Are you underground?
Yeah.
It's pitch black where you work. That's got to be tough for your mental health. Like, you're just in dark all day, and then by the time you get out, it gets dark outside. So you don't see daylight much in general.
It don't seem dark to me under there. I mean, the lights that they have out nowadays are pretty bright.
Is it stressful?
I wouldn't say it is. I've been doing it a while though.
Like, the coal mining industry as a whole is like not so big anymore here compared to how it used to be like 50 years ago.
I guess mine's doing all right now, but compared to back in the day, like if you've ever seen pictures of Welch, like there used to be like vehicles like lining the streets And if you just look around, like, I mean, a lot of stuff's like abandoned and stuff now, like, compared
Yeah.
to back in the day, this place, I reckon, used to be booming.
There was 100,000 people in McDowell County at one point. Now there's like 15.
It's called like Little New York or something like that.
He's from New York. He said they called it Little New York.
Yeah, Welch was Little Manhattan.
For real?
I don't remember where the pictures are. I've seen them hanging, but yeah, like, I mean, it was just vehicles back to back.
So as a person from West Virginia, what's it like growing up here?
I like that I growed up here because, like, this area, like, it's almost kind of like a time capsule in a way, still kind of set back in its days, so to say. People's real loyal around here, like outside people they don't let in as easy. Say you was walking down the road or through somebody's yard or something,
Yeah.
that'd be a little bit different. But, you know, just like growing up. That's
Yeah, we're in a public gas
yeah,
station.
they're friendly, stuff like that, but, like, I mean, I'm glad I growed up around here. Taught me a lot of good morals.
What's the most difficult thing about living in West Virginia?
In this particular part, everything's spaced out, so you gotta have a vehicle.
I just want to say I really respect what you do because your job is not easy, man.
I think a lot of it is just work because it is hard work. I ain't gonna lie. Like a lot of it under there is hard work.
Where are you heading now?
To the house when I get here.
To the house? Take a shower?
First thing.
How many hours a week do you work?
Let's see, well, I've been pulling 11s and then I'm working Saturdays, about half a day on Saturday.
So 11 hours a day and then 6 hours on Saturdays?
Saturday's volunteer work, Like when
So you're working like 60 hours a week. What's the like average salary for someone that does what you do? If you don't mind me asking.
I just got back in it, like when I worked in it, I made $30.25 an hour and I was bringing home like right around $3,000 every 2 weeks. Like right now, I think they're bringing home anywhere like $3,700 to $3,900 every 2 weeks, if not more.
Well, that's like extremely good. I mean, especially for this area, because like jobs are hard to come by.
Yeah, that's probably one of the best paying jobs around here.
It's got to be the best paying job around here, isn't it?
Yeah,
by far.
It has to be.
It has to be.
I mean, it's even by far. Like I moved to Kentucky and I make more money and work less hours than I did in the factories. Like that plastic factory I left, it was 7 days a week. At the mines, like, you do feel more appreciated. Like it might be like, you know, considered a dangerous industry or whatever like that, but the companies that I've worked for, they've taken good care of you.
Hey, I like your tattoo, by the way. That's the university, right?
No.
No.
Oh.
You don't know. That might be the university logo, but you don't understand down here. That's the state logo for us.
Everybody I know's got this thing, either got it in jail or got it and went to jail. I got it, and I ended up going to jail like the next day. You could tell I got stuck in the drunk tank and they about got pulled out. See a couple spots?
Yeah.
I didn't have nothing to put on it. Went to, as soon as I got
Wait, you really went to jail?
Yeah.
Why?
I got driving charge.
So right after you got it, you went to jail?
Yeah.
Are you married?
Yep.
You have kids?
Yep, two.
2 kids?
16 and 14.
You have a 16-year-old kid?
I've been with my wife for 19 years.
So you had your first kid when you were like 20?
20, yeah.
I guess that's not that young,
Yeah,
I
because
guess.
I remember when I turned 21, he pissed all over me. My wife was getting ready. I said, well, here, I'll help you, honey. And I got him undressed and I was taking him to the bathroom. He pissed all over me.
What do you guys do to have fun around here aside from sports?
Basketball, I know they do that. A lot of side-by-sides, four-wheelers, dirt bikes.
There you go.
Like the drugs are real bad around here.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. Like, what drugs? Meth, heroin, fentanyl?
Yeah, heroin, meth, fentanyl's real bad around here now. Pills used to be real bad around here.
Is it easy to find drugs?
Yeah, it is anywhere nowadays. Not just West Virginia, it's an epidemic everywhere, man, with the fentanyl.
It's everywhere.
And stuff, and it's killing everybody. Like in the last 2 years.
How are you? Nice to meet you.
I was waiting on the road whenever you went to tell me walk out. I've been clean a little over 60 days.
He lost the friend that he was. He's stupid.
Oh, I'm glad that you're clean now.
Yeah.
It's tough, man.
You recording us?
No, I was recording him.
It was. Oh.
It's okay, I got his permission.
60 days ago.
Can I see this? Oh my god, man. Your arms.
That's how much fentanyl I was smoking. It was coming out my skin like I was smoking so
Holy
much.
crap, man.
I know I've gained 30-some pounds.
So how did you get off of it?
I'm still in rehab.
You knew that you needed help, so how did you just like one day you're like, I'm done with this?
A couple days. I mean, it wasn't just one day, it's just I got tired of it, man. I got tired of living like that because I've always worked my whole life, and within the last couple of years, lost everything I had, and I got tired of being sick every day. I got tired of chasing, I got tired of not having nothing.
Dude, I'm happy for you, bro.
Like, I mean, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over,
Yeah.
expecting different results. So I wake
Exactly.
up, I go do this drug, I'm still sick, but I'm still
Do it again, yeah. I'm happy for you that I'm glad that you figured it out, dude.
Yeah, so hopefully I can inspire other people,
That's-
man, because the way I look, you know what I'm saying? Hey, worked for me, rehab work. That's the best decision I made is when I went to that.
Would you say most people around here are on some kind of drugs?
A lot of them.
It's really sad.
It is sad, man, because I've lost a lot of real good friends and a lot of real, like, me being from the addiction side, you know what I'm saying? I've been there, you know what I'm saying? I know what they go through and stuff like that, you know? Because it sucks being hooked on something, you know? And that shit isn't, I mean, it's hard to get off of, you know what I'm saying? It's not easy to get off of.
Hey, what do you know about Jolo? We're heading there now.
A gas station and a post office, like, combined.
I could have guessed that.
Check your mail gas up, and they also say you can buy a hooker at the same location.
Oh my God, yo.
We gotta run. Nice meeting you.
Yo,
Take care, guys. Thank you so much. Hey, I really appreciate you for sharing, dude. Seriously. You're awesome, and I'm proud of you, man. Keep it up.
You know, the addiction issues are so bad, and it's so interesting. I have a rule at my house. Anyone can stop at my house. Any addict can stop at my house and sit on my stoop. And if they're just trying to recover before they head on home, you know, if I can save them from being arrested, I consider that a plus.
That's really nice of you, man. Seriously.
Because I'm like, yo, the only thing, just don't mess with anything and you're good to go. I've never had any of the drug dealers or druggies steal anything off of my porch, off of my stoop area.
Yeah, because you take care of them.
Yeah, I take care of them. They take care of me. They keep an eye out. Hey, you know, someone was messing around your house a couple of weeks ago. You know, blah blah blah.
You're really you're super kind-hearted, man. The three of us are getting hungry, so I asked Dave and Tess, "Where's a good spot to eat?"
There's something from the area.
Like corn? What's local food?
Well, I mean, sure, we could do corn. I don't know where do you get corn?
Okay. And they take me to a place that has 2 words on the sign: soul food.
Yeah.
And his food is great.
Local food in West Virginia. Oh, hi. How are you? Hey. I heard this is the best restaurant in town. Okay.
Yeah. Everything in West Virginia is like that. It's mountains. Everything shifts, so therefore everything needs to be shot harder.
What's the best thing on the menu? Or I should say the most popular thing. Ribs brisket. I like brisket.
My personally favorite is the chicken wings.
Yeah, she likes the chicken wings.
We're on the side of the highway in West Virginia. We're at a mom and pop shop called Roscoe's Soul Food.
Roscoe.
And Tess is finally not scared of me anymore. No. Yay. David was never scared of me. Coal truck incoming.
That's a baby one. That's a baby one.
So it's just transporting coal, that's it?
Yeah.
Very simple.
It's probably taking it from one mine location to a place where they gotta load it. A lot of people are happy down here. They are. But, you know, it's an interesting county because everything is a juxtaposition down here. I've met a lot of people when I was doing the newspaper. They say, we don't like the coal mines, but we need a job.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want the coal mines. We don't want this kind of future for our kids. But, like, I met this gentleman. His father was dying of black lung.
Can you explain what black lung is to people watching this video?
It's like asbestos lung. It's like you get emphysema and you get all the contaminants from the coal processing. I mean, I don't even understand it.
It's a real problem for people that work in coal mines.
Oh, yeah. It sucks to die from. It's a whole huge mess.
It's nothing to do in Welch. That's the reason why I went to school and everything, so I can actually tell people it's just because you're in a boring state or county, it's so much to do. Because
where'd you go to school?
August Escoffier School of Culinary Arts.
How you doing?
Hey.
What's going on? How you doing?
I'm still in school.
Oh, you didn't actually go to Texas. You're just
Yes.
doing it online.
Online.
Got it.
Yes.
That's awesome.
But I want to set an example for people saying it's nothing to do. It's a whole lot to do. You can do what I'm doing. Go to school. You can go play sports. You can do anything with your life if you choose to do it. I'm a prime example.
Because you brought it up earlier, can I ask you questions about racism? Do you know the demographic of white versus black here? Do you know?
No, I don't entirely, but I will give you this hint of information.
Sure, please.
This side of the county is far more African American. Anything on 52, this portion is far more African American. Anything past Roderfield, it starts to get a lot more white.
Have you experienced racism growing up?
No, not really.
Coal truck. Coal truck, big one.
Big one.
Big coal truck.
Now we're in West Virginia.
Now you're in West
That was the moment I needed to fully feel. So, so that's good that you didn't feel racism growing up.
Yeah. Like I said, I was born and raised in Welch. I haven't been nowhere but Welch.
Have you traveled around West Virginia? You like it?
Great state. It's an interesting state. They have a lot of interesting people, interesting roads. weird
true.
little areas, pit stop places.
Oh, wow. Oh, holy crap, maybe. Wow, this looks really good.
That look good.
Wow. Pretty good. Up.
Gold truck!
Gold truck! Another one coming. Dude, it's crazy. During this lunch, we've seen about 10 to 12 coal trucks. It's so industrial here, which is crazy because there's not many people living here. There's not life, but there's industry. How did you workshop that?
I'm IT, man. I gotta figure stuff out.
One glass was broken and you're like, I just gotta throw another one on.
Yeah, I gotta figure out a way to do it. I gotta figure out a way. It's just like, you know, if I don't have glasses, like I'm blind. I'm legally blind without them.
How'd you guys meet? Here, I want to hear from you first.
On the bus?
On the
Like,
bus.
on the bus.
On the bus.
So, who talked first?
Her.
Oh,
It was
you
her.
made the first move?
She totally made the first move.
I did not.
She totally made the first move. Gold truck.
Okay, I want to hear the rest of the story.
I'm coming back from doing something uptown. I don't remember. We're sort of talking, you know, like I'm not really talking, and she starts wanting to mess with my hair. And she starts playing and braiding with my hair. No, I don't let most people touch my hair.
That's a
And
great
she
story.
She just kept playing.
That's not allowed.
Honestly, I came to West Virginia to meet the people and learn the culture, but this love story that I'm witnessing is the best part so far.
Bellies full, we're ready to keep moving on our journey to Jolo.
What?
To Jolo?
Yeah.
Whoa!
I'm so happy that Tess has agreed to join us after initially being worried about how she would be treated.
I didn't date, honestly. I didn't date for 15 years. My last ex, my Beyonce, destroyed my life. She basically rotted my head out. And then I just came to a decision one day, and I said, I'm gonna stop looking. You know, if it's gonna come, it's gonna come. And on top of that, I am not gonna lessen my standards for anyone. And you know what? She met every single one of my criteria.
Aww. Did he meet your criteria?
Mm-hmm.
That's so cute.
Yes.
But you weren't looking, it just happened.
No, it just happened.
It just happened.
Most of us only have AT&T down here or AT&T service carrier because that's the only one that really works down here.
Yeah, my T-Mobile has been really spotty.
Yeah, then you're probably running off like a Verizon tower or something like that.
That's crazy that in America in 2024, there's still like a lot of people that can't get phone signal. I mean, that's crazy.
When I first moved down here, I had to go on top of my roof of my house in order to make a phone call with my Verizon service. Okay, think about this. It's hard to get clothes down here. It's hard to get anything like you go to Walmart, you go to a Kmart, so on and so forth.
Order on Amazon.
Yeah, but you know what? Amazon.
Some people don't have laptops or phones or anything.
Yeah. And wait, supposedly Walmart's supposed to deliver up into certain areas of McDowell County. They don't.
So how do people get?
They have to go up the road either in vehicles or with other people.
And not everybody has cars, right?
Exactly. So they either have to catch the bus or they have to ride with other people in order to even get to the bus or get to the store.
And on the bus is you can bring so much on the bus.
Think about West Virginia. It's in the middle of nowhere and it's in the middle of everywhere all at the same time. You can be in any major city in basically 9 hours. New York City, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, Columbus.
Probably Chicago
Detroit.
too.
Chicago is like 12. That makes sense for why a lot of serial killers have come down here. But it also helped cement this area and the Rust Belt as what they were, because you had so much coal coming out of these mountains. And think about the Rust Belt cities. Think about the cities that had steel mills. All those Rust Belt cities are because of West Virginia.
Dave, I've noticed a lot of Confederate flags on the houses. I just saw one. What's it? I mean, I know we're in the South, but what's going on with that?
We are called the Free State of McDowell. We are the part of West Virginia that did not agree to join the Union. This area is technically part of the Confederacy.
But people still feel strongly about that.
Some people do. Some people do, and people talk about it.
Is that tying with racism?
I don't know. It's kind of hard. People who say Free State of McDowell are not necessarily people who are flying the Confederate flags.
Gotcha.
Generally, it's merely a interesting point of fun history for those people. But I'm sure there are some down here who believe we're part of the Confederacy and that we never...
For sure. And this is like all Trump land, basically.
The support for Trump down here, yeah, it's pretty high, but it's also in a weird way, in some extent it doesn't exist either, because it's like, it's more about the coal. It's more about the religious thing. If you can satisfy coal and religion down here, you're voted for.
Welcome to Jolo.
Melissa.
How are you?
Hello. See, these are the kinds of places that I find interesting.
Why?
Well, because it's a different store.
Do you want some coffee?
Sure. Dorito.
Guys, I'm being dead serious. You're so kind to help me with what I'm doing. Buy whatever you want. Go ahead. Just grab whatever you like. This supermarket is super interesting and really local. I'm crashing. I'm crashing.
Here too. I've never gotten to be in here before.
Great. Buy more shit. Yeah, that's cool. You know what? Because you're from Buffalo, you're getting these too.
Okay, cool. These are some of the best chips that you can get in the country. These are Uncle Ray's.
Okay, my question is, where are they getting all this stuff from? Like,
it's always my question. It's like, you have all this weird.
they're like
random
niche
stuff.
products. Like, are trucks delivering it? How the are the trucks getting on these roads?
Yes. See, watch. That's
That's cool. I've never seen that anywhere in the world. How you just kind of opens up and goes straight down. Did you guys all live here?
Unfortunately, it's just a crappy place to live.
What's better in West Virginia? Or
Nowhere, not in West Virginia. You want to know what saying of what people call McDowell County, West Virginia?
Yeah.
They call it Help in West Virginia.
The Help
Because we're in the lower part of West Virginia.
Lower part, like income-wise, or what?
Yeah, we're the poorest county.
In the United States?
We were.
About 30% of our community are dope-heads, druggies. More than 30%.
Probably about 100.
Probably. Thank you. I live here.
I do too, but
She lives here. She ain't.
I used to be a dope.
So do you hate it here? Or is it kind of
Not that
manageable?
we hate it, it's just that.
There ain't really nothing here.
Yeah, there's nothing around here.
They like it here. Or he likes it here.
I mean, people come here all the time, what can we do to help the community? I'm like, hey, everything's better. And they put them in the Welch or Richlands, Grundy, up on the
Not here.
mountains. They don't really try anything around here.
Every time I've moved away, I've ended up right now.
It's like the black hole. It sucks you back while people are moving out. Teachers, they need teachers bad.
Yeah,
really bad.
I guess there's nothing
Most
to
of the teachers are substitutes.
for younger people. There's nothing for them here.
Nothing. Not for them to stay.
No entertainment, no jobs.
That's the reason half our younger people go
They
to the
go off.
military.
They go off to college or military. They're out of here.
If a lot of people don't have money, but they're doing drugs, it doesn't make sense because drugs cost money.
They're stealing a lot of
They're stealing. People steal? Have you been stolen from?
But only out of my cars.
I forgot if I locked my car. Now you're making me worried.
Look,
Dude, these bugs, they're on my neck. I'm
What
telling
are
you,
they?
that's the bug that keeps biting me.
That
what
is
it?
a tick.
Oh God.
Yeah, you kind of. That's a tick. That's you.
Yeah, how do you get rid of them? Right, they're all over me.
Burn it.
Are they like poisonous?
I mean, if you don't want Lyme disease or something,
Yeah.
You can get tick fever.
Yeah.
Actually.
So they bite you and they go in your skin?
Yeah.
The head of them, yeah.
Yeah, the head of them. Yeah.
You guys are great, thank you.
You're welcome.
Finally there, brother.
You want to hear more stories? You call talking about helping me tell you.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
How you doing? Drew.
Come on over it.
How you doing?
From Welch?
Yeah.
She said you're the most interesting guy here. What makes you interesting?
Because you might not come back here.
He's a jack of all trades.
See, that's a proud woman. She wears my name on her shirt. That's my wife. I'm 50 years old and she's 30.
Are you born and raised here?
Yeah.
What was different about the 80s and now here in Jolo?
I'm telling you what, the best years of my life was the 90s. Because I got more than a little bit. You asked. You asked.
I want to know the truth.
You asked.
Wasn't no drugs back in the 80s
No.
like they are now.
I know.
You smoke pot. That little thing you got right there.
Yeah, no.
You don't want to point that at people.
I know.
No, listen to them.
Yeah.
And if one of your dopeheads sees you with it, they probably ain't seen one, so they're gonna take it away from you, see if they can sell it and make money. Yeah, a lot of them's OD.
People are just they're just
My
dying.
ex-wife, married to her for 21 years. I've got a 13-year-old baby. She got on dope before my baby was born.
Wow.
I didn't know she was pregnant.
You work in the coal mines?
Nope. I work in a junkyard.
Your hands are all black, so I figured.
That's grease. I've run it for 26 years.
Wow.
Anytime you want to get rid of that ride, Bring it to me.
That's a rental car. I ain't get rid of it.
Why wouldn't it?
I'll be charged a lot of money if I
They'll get paid for it because it's got insurance on it.
I guess.
Somebody stole it from you.
So, oh yeah, I have a question. What's the best and worst part about living here in Jolo?
Well, the best is my wife. The worst part, there's no money to be made here no more. You got these stupid idiots that gets people like me in trouble.
I've worked in a mine over 20 years. When I first started working in the mines in the 70s, top wages was $38 a day.
10-hour days?
8.
That's $3 an hour or something?
Yeah, we got 30 minutes dinner.
My ex-boss, his daddy, started when he was 12 years old in the mine. He made $12 a day. What your age was what you made a day.
So
he worked 71 years in the mines, and he had his eye put out like 10 years before they made him retire.
All these towns are here because of the coal industry, right?
Yep.
Right. Is it safe here generally?
Yeah.
As long as you're not looking...
Yeah, because 99...
Everyone knows each other.
Yeah, more than...
Y'all go good together.
They balance each other really well.
No offense. I mean, don't get mad either. I take her home with me.
Oh, that's a compliment.
And my wife's sitting right there.
No, he won't take offense.
Nobody don't want to look at it.
I won't take offense, but
you can't ever. You can't ever get
for your scrap yard.
Hey. Going on the back of the truck. Look in the back of my truck.
Oh yeah, I know.
You want to see scrap?
Everyone I've met in West Virginia, except for you guys, have complained about the government. You guys are the first people to not complain about it.
They don't bother me.
So,
I don't bother them. If you want somebody to bother you,
that idiot Biden,
it's the damn laws around here, and the judges suck.
Today's election day, so
yeah, I know.
It's an important day.
Yeah. But so you just said as long as they don't bother you, you don't care, or you do care?
Oh, I do care.
Yeah, I will.
So Trump's gonna win for sure.
I hope. If he don't, we're screwed. I mean, Biden don't know what day of the week.
7 o'clock.
I keep up with that. On Fox
3 months.
How many times you shot at him?
Twice.
What did you say?
I'm serious.
No, she ain't shot at me once.
No, I'm serious. Turn around and ask that woman how many times she shot at me.
I need to move. I need to
Only
move.
bad problem is she can't hit bros out of the ball.
Poor shot.
Have you ever been shot?
Yeah.
By who?
Her?
My girlfriend's husband.
It
actually burns
until it hurts.
Until the adrenaline goes away. It hurts. I had a pit, ripped every bit of that out.
Oh shit.
I went to the hospital, had all that glued back together, sewed up, everything. And I told him I was trying to catch a wild dog. Because I didn't want my dog going to the bed.
You got to
and they cut
the
their...
health department in on you.
Yeah.
Do you have function in your hand?
Oh yeah. Around here, you got a lot of incest bull crap.
I was gonna ask you about incest. Is it true?
Yeah.
Do you know people?
My daddy molested my sister. I'm going to court on him here this month because he can't whoop me no more.
So it's common to hear about incest around
Yeah.
here.
It's my whole damn family except me.
Having sex with brother, sister, dad, mom is not normal.
Yes, it is. It's more normal than you think.
Well, it's not normal.
It's more common than you think.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean,
you just don't know about it.
It's more common than you
don't
think.
You just don't know about it.
Yeah, you just don't know. Well, like, I had a very good friend. He was screwing his half-sister. And I was like, what?
When you have incest like that, it messes up the genetics of the kids.
Yeah.
No, it does not.
It doesn't.
No, it does not.
It can.
It can.
Yeah. What do you guys think about that experience?
That was entertaining.
That was awesome.
Super entertaining.
Yeah.
Yes.
And she even got over her fear of strangers.
Look at that.
Aww.
Hey, by the way, I wrote a book. It's yours. That's not even out yet.
Awesome.
As we're driving home, Tess calls her grandmother to share what she and Dave got up to today.
Miss Ray, would you believe it? We had a YouTuber chaperoning us around the county on a date. Yeah! We're going to have a date in 2 months on YouTube, and people are going to get to watch this date.
Oh.
Pretty
I'll
cool.
say I don't want it.
Oh, you're hearing it now, babe.
I enjoyed my day.
Did you get out of your shell?
Yes, I'm glad that I did get kidnapped.
Yeah. I only had to tie her up once.
Thank you for getting me out of my shell.
Aww. Guys, I had an absolute blast. All right, bro. Thank you so much for everything. You're the man.
No problem, dude.
I'll see you again soon. We'll keep in touch.
Absolutely.
Pouring rain. Woo! What an ending.
You made my day. Probably my mom.
I came to America's poorest county not knowing what kind of people I would meet. But this small corner of West Virginia is more than its abandoned coal mines and silent streets. It's a place with warm smiles, unique culture, and stunning nature. While more efforts are needed to fight poverty in this region, the people I've met are fiercely independent and profoundly human. I was extremely lucky to meet Dave and Tess, who not only showed me a slice of their world, but became my friends both on and off camera. I'm hoping to take them on their first international trip soon, so let me know in the comments down below where we should go. To top it off, the hotel I booked in Welch happens to be where Anthony Bourdain stayed during his trip to West Virginia. Bourdain was my early inspiration for becoming a storyteller, and knowing that he was here adds another layer to this experience. I gotta say that West Virginia has left a mark on me, and it reminds me that the heart of America beats strongest when you take the road less traveled.